Yes, this is a clue. This tells us something about the story. When we do a read aloud, there are many things that we think about before just reading the book. So raise your hands if you have ideas. First, we try to spark the child's interest in the story and to get them involved. They're bubbles. What might that have to do with our story?
About things that fly.
Ooh, what a good guess, because bubbles fly, right? Jariah, what do you think it's about?
It might be about somebody taking a bubble bath.
Good, so you're thinking about ways we use bubbles. All right, our story's called Tub Boob Boob. But what do you think it's about? Look at the cover. Raise your hand and tell me what you think this book's going to be about now. What do you notice, Bailey?
He has a Band-Aid on him.
Oh, and what does that have to do with the title?
Because it says Tub Boo Boo.
And Boo Boo has to do with the Band-Aid, right? I usually read a few pages, Tub Boo Boo, and then ask some questions to try to get the children more involved with the story. Water up to my chin? Knees, said his mother. Elbows, said Henry, and with bubbles? Mother sighed. Deal. Henry smiled. Done. Negotiations completed. They shook hands and headed for the tub. Where do you think Henry was? Joseph.
In the mud.
In the mud. How do you know?
There's mud prints all over the place.
Mud prints all over the place. I think that's a very good guess. Let's read on and find out. Oops! Every time we read, we make sure that the children are going on a journey by using different voices. We bring that story to life. Henry said, blowing a hole through a high drift and poking out his head. And the children become excited and they become energetic and they want to hear more. They want to know more. Tub what who?
Tub Boo Boo.
Oh, brother, what a story. Now, aren't you glad you got the real scoop? The end. Let's give a round of applause for Henry and the Tub Boo Boo. After that's over, I will ask some questions to see where they are with comprehension and to see what they've learned from the story. Tell me what the Tub Boo Boo was. What was the problem? Emily?
His toe got stuck and it caused problems.
The toe got stuck. Who was stuck in the tub? Brooklyn?
The mom and the dad and the little boy who was taking a bath.
Okay, and I think of one more person who came to help. Maybe
the officer.
The officer, he got stuck too. So they were all stuck in the tub. We adapt our read aloud so that they feel different from school by engaging them in fun activities. Now, you're going to draw something on your piece of paper that tells about the story. Allowing them to illustrate and to draw and be creative is one way that they can not only have fun and learn, but another way that I can see the progress that they're making. Can you tell me about it? And some of the little details that they put in their pictures really make sense, and they're things that even I don't think about.
I'm drawing the person that got stuck and the microphone and the TV.
And the TV. Which person is that?
It's Henry.
And why did you pick Henry?
Because he's the first one that got stuck.
If you're not finished, that's okay. I'll give you more time tomorrow. But you can still tell me about what you do have, okay?
Hold on, I got it. This is the water.
The water. And I feel that sharing is also a big part in being a good reader, because you have to be able to explain why you thought something was important. It's a way for the teacher to understand whether or not they truly felt the meaning of the story. Okay, why did you include a microphone?
Because they were on TV.
They were on TV. Okay, what is that right there?
That's a ring.
So you noticed in the story, in the pictures, she had on a very big ring, didn't she? Reading is fun. It's an adventure, and children, you know, they need to see that. They need to see that you're excited about it. I like all of these bubbles. And I want them to know that I love reading, and that's why I encourage them to read. I love your wonderful illustrations, and I know that some of you didn't get to share, but we will finish these tomorrow and let everybody get a chance to talk about their own Tub Boo Boo that they made. Okay, so let's give everybody a round of applause for doing a nice job today.